Hello and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day so far. I know I am. This is the Fleon here, and today what we're going to be doing is covering the crawl skills and class leveling systems in Adventure Quest 3D in as much detail and a little amount of time as possible. Now, the class ranking up system has a little bit more depth than really they mention here. And so I'm going to show you what I mean in game in just a few minutes. But we're going to jump on in and get through these cross skills quickly as possible so that I can get to the class ranking up and make a little bit more sense for you guys. Okay, the Necromancer skill is Bone Prison. And what that does is basically encases your foe, whoever you use it on, in a prison of bone and locks them in place for about 4 or 5 seconds, which is going to be a big deal and is one of the stronger abilities in the game, so to speak, for these cross skills. Affliction is the rogue's ability, and all it does is deals double damage and then poison your target to deal damage over time. I mean, that's useful, but it's not great. Okay, here's the paladin's ability, which is the Holy Bolt. Throws a bolt of holy light at the enemy, and it heals the nearest ally with the lowest health. So basically, in a dungeon, you got a friend who's about to die, you throw a holy bolt at your enemy, and it heals him back up. And of course, if you use that on cooldown, it's going to help along with if they're using healing abilities. You have another paladin, you use your paladin healing abilities. It's basically going to stack with the paladin or be able to be used really on any class, but particularly make the paladin just that much stronger as far as tanking combat and surviving and healing your teammates and your allies. All right, Rend is the Dragon Slayer's ability, and all it does is basically allows you to pierce armor better and is really more effective against dragons. Shocking, I know, it's the Dragon Slayer class, but that's basically it. The Warrior is Seismic Slam, which is a big AoE attack. It's going to hit everything in melee range, so basically that's going to allow any class to have a massive AoE attack, which is going to be good. You're going to want to get the Warrior's ability as soon as you can. And you're going to want to get the Paladin's ability as soon as you can. Those are two that definitely I would say you got to get. The Mage's cross skill is Rune Siphon, which places a magical rune on your opponent and deals damage to them over time. That's useful, but it's another one like the Rogues where it's not really something that I see, becoming a meta in the game, so to speak. The Ninja's ability is Sprint, which is more useful outside of combat than inside of combat. It just gives you quick bursts of speed. Pirate's ability is Lucky Shot, which is essentially just an auto attack that's a guaranteed critical hit. Is really all that it is. Also, you'll note that the Guardian is not mentioned. The Guardian does not have a cross skill yet, and I think they're afraid of maybe being paid to win or something. But the Guardian has no cross skill or mention of any cross skill for the Guardian class to this point. Now here you are. You see me in game. I'm the Warrior class. I'm rank 1 with 0% experience. I'm in Green Guard. I'm going to kill a Frog Zard. Just to show you, I'm already at 6.7% on the experience meter. I'm only getting like 1 XP for these things. So if you're playing in a higher level area, you're going to level this up pretty quickly. It's not going to take long at all. I think the first level is like 15 experience. Now, here's something that the game does not mention and that I only just discovered by digging into this a little bit further. You see the Warrior right here? That's what you get to the next rank, this XP bar down there. There's your skills. We all know the skills of the Warrior. But your other skills, they unlock at different ranks. So like your Crushing Blow, which is here, unlocks at rank 2. The one above it unlocks at rank 3. The one above that, which is directly above the auto attack button, which I just pressed, that one right there is your cross skill. And then, of course, you have your ultimate, which unlocks at rank 5. But when you go back into the ranks, and you may have noticed it, once you pass rank 5, your abilities get stronger with each rank you rank up. Like at rank 6, Sever increases in power by 10. At rank 7, Crushing Blow lowers the cooldown by 1.5 seconds. At rank 8, Whirlwind lowers enemy defense by an additional 5%. And at rank 9, Earthbreaker increases power by 50. So what they're essentially doing is making your classes stronger as their abilities get stronger. And this is true for all of them. The Mage, it's the same way. It's, of course, these numbers are variable depending on the class, and I may cover this in depth in another video. The Rogue's the same way. The Guardian is, again, the same way, and so is the Dragon Slayer. So you see that there is... Wait, the Guardian does have a cross skill. It's just not mentioned. But you see that there is a big deal about ranking up your classes. You know, if you get a max rank class, it's going to do better than somebody who's at rank 5 and has just unlocked all the skills. The Guardian's ability, cross skill, that's not mentioned in the article, is hitting the enemy where it hurts. Taunting them generates 100% more aggro from damage. So basically, it's just a big taunt, which would be good for a warrior or decent for the Guardian, I guess. But the Guardian, where you can heal yourself, combined with, say, the, I don't know, you say you combine the Guardian with the Paladin's ability, it's going to be pretty decent, you know, pretty strong. But all the class abilities and cross skills seem like they kind of have a place. I do apologize if there's any wind noise. I am outside, so if there's any wind noise at all, I do apologize. If I change over here to the Dragon Slayer, you can see that I'm right back. Get tokens. Okay, how's it? I am, yeah. Wait a minute. Well, I don't know what happened there. But if I change over to the Dragon Slayer, you can see that I was down to 0, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Dragon Slayer. Okay, we'll switch to the Guardian. And, alright, I don't have a good connection right here, and so I'm not going to be able to do it. But that is essentially the guide to what's changed in the game and what's different and what's new. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, be sure to give it a like, and be expecting a video sometime over the weekend, probably Monday, maybe the next upload. I might do one tomorrow. It just depends. We'll see how everything goes. But I appreciate your time, and thank you again.